Do you have two good friends that you're really, really fond of, but don't know each other very well, and you just know that if you introduce them, they'd probably get along? That's what it is like for me. I love art and I love mathematics, and there's something about each of them that's different, and that's exciting, but there's something about them that appeals to me. And so it just makes sense to introduce them to each other because you just know they're going to get along. What are the kind of eternal qualities that are in the universe? Well, two of them are beauty and truth. Art is a man-made representation of beauty, and math is one of mankind's ways of accessing truth. And if you look at both of these things as putting you somehow in touch with the transcendent, therein lies God, and therein lies where these two things overlap. What got me into it first was thinking about the way two-dimensional artists represent three-dimensional space, that their way of using simple things like perspective or cubism representing the fourth dimension. All of these are ways that the artist is doing math instinctually. I did a series of photographs of a haystack sitting in a field in Gasconade County. And I loved to look at Monet's haystacks as the passage of time for that particular haystack. Monet did it because Impressionists were fascinated with light, but I view it as a journey through the fourth dimension, that he keeps his X, Y, and Z coordinates the same, and travels with his T coordinate, looking at that same haystack from the same point of view at different times of day, at different times of the year, during different weather conditions. So I wanted to do that in a modern way. So I took my iPhone into this field every few weeks for almost a year and took pictures of this haystack that the farmer gave me access to. But there's one particular piece. I was there at the sunrise of the winter solstice on December 21st. And I can just remember standing in the field, feeling that this must be why people have always had this date as an important marking point, because I felt like winter was falling away. I felt like we were turning toward longer days at that morning. And so that series is special to me because it really captured my sabbatical. I started doing it back in March and I finished on January 1st. And so it, in a nutshell, is my sabbatical. I hope they come in and engage with the objects and play with the things that'll manipulate and really get their hands on artistic objects which embody mathematical concepts. I want it to be an interactive exhibit, and I hope this allows them to picture the math in a tangible, visual, tactile way.